All right, Shalom. Before we start, we want to give all honor and glory and praise to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakudash, Yahweh, which is the one true name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, but his one true name is Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, because those are the men who we learned this truth from through the Spirit and power Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Peace, blessings, salutations to those who elect. Shalom to you, sincere brothers scattered abroad, pushing forth this word of truth and sincerity. Woody Yashua Kem 702, and pretty much. We're going to go into many different topics in the scriptures, and what one's less identified or whatever. All right, you want me to start off? Yeah, it's pretty much good. This Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 2. It says, "O Lord, how long shall I cry, and thou wilt not hear?" It says, "Even unto thee of violence," it says, "thou wilt not save." Right, and this is how, But at the end of the day, we are Jake that have faith. You want to put up faith. You want to the Spirit, meditate upon these things. And that's what increase. It may feel like at certain times, like, the Lord is there, things like that. But, that's why Jesus said, things like that. You go through different things, in this flesh, You know, the purpose of this, but you go through different things in this flesh. Our Satan is going to mess with us in the spirit. He can do it more. Demons going to try to get you to fall out, but that's all goes into temptation. I got another precept, the long story short, the Lord set up things for a reason. All right, the Lord set up things for a particular purpose. All right, this is Psalms 83, and I'll start at verse 3. Because this is basically what happened to us as a people. All right, this is what the heathen did. This is Psalms 83:3. It says, "They have taken crafty counsel against thy people." It says, "They consulted against thy hidden ones." It says, "They have said, Come, and let us cut us off from being a nation." It says that thy name, it says that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. We know at the time, Esau, when you read down more, it goes into Esau, Edom, other nations, coming up against us. All right? But that was a curse due to our forefathers not keeping laws and statutes. All right? The Lord allowed 17 heathen nations to rule over. All right? So right now we're going through a temporal punishment. That's why, when I was reading Habakkuk 2 and 2, it feels like the Lord isn't here. It feels like, he's not going to be here for us. But hey, that's living in doubt. You got to have faith. The Lord is here with us. He hears our prayers. He hears our cries. All right? The heathen rose up against us. Breaking the laws, statutes, and commandments. All right? The Lord is still dealing with us. The Lord still loves us, man. We're going through a temporary punishment. All right? This is all temporal. This ain't forever. So you want to continually build up your spirit, continually cry out to your own, watching your show. Yeah.
The Lord said, I will go and return to my place until they return to the place. For a time, the Lord was separated. He turned our back on him. You forsake the Lord, don't forsake you. And we coming back into our, to our understanding. And our punishment almost over. And right now we gotta serve it out. We got a second Ezra, chapter 6, verse 56. I'll start at 55. "All this I have spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes, us Israelites, us so-called Negroes, Latinos, and everything." It says, "As for the other people, about the other nations, which also come of Adam, thou hast said they are nothing, but be like unto spittle." All right, so the Lord looks at these other nations as spit, man. All right, so hey, this is especially butt whipping for us, man. You know, it says, and has likened the abundance of them as a drop that falleth from a vessel. Just think about carrying a big bucket of water. And, you know, and it's slushing, a drop fall out. You ain't gonna miss that drop.
No, you trying to get to the destination.
Or if you go and spit. After that spit leaves your mouth, you ain't thinking about that no more. That's how the Lord looks at these other nations. They're not important. You know, the Lord holds us, you know, in a special place unto himself. It says, verse 57, and now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. Because, man, the Lord gave us laws, statutes, and commandments, which is what separated us from these other nations. But we disobeyed the Lord, and we went and did what he told us not to do, which is try to be like these other nations. So what the Lord do? He put these other nations above us. You know, he gave us over to their God, you know, their ways, which is the ways of death. So now they above us. And these low, not only these other nations, which look at as low, but the low, the basis of men, Esau Edom is the one that's over us. Continue on, verse 58. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given into their hands. If the world now be made in our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? And that's the spirit that we supposed to be in, man. You know, this question, like, how long is we gonna be, you know, in this lower state? How long? Okay, but at the same time, you gotta understand what we have to do to get out of this, man. You gotta come back. You gotta be returned unto Yahweh Shah.
How what you were saying is the truth. That's why I read how the truth too. Because that's how people feel, you know, because this flesh, man, it put you into vexing. This flesh gets vexed very easily. The spirit gets vexed in flesh. It wants to get angry so quickly. You know, there's other persons I did a video on myself because I also went through a plantation situation. The guy just changing my hours. I was working 5 to 1, and he changed my hours to 1 to 9. Now he's telling me, he was just saying, "Oh, you just need to worry about working 1 to 9. Don't worry about your switching schedule." Then you're replacing somebody, you're training somebody, and that person's not even in the same company as me.
Sure.
You're hiring another dude for your guys' security company, and you're not even hiring me. You're not letting me. I'm gonna get ghost. You know, I was vexed because this guy didn't even say nothing. You know, so he was just waiting for me to work them hours, and then lay me off and then say don't come back to the site. I'm gonna jump ship. I see everything what you're doing. You know, but hey, that's all a trial of temptation. You know, that's all a trial of temptation. You know.
Yeah, that's this Esau for you right there, man. You know, Esau is the devil, man. The deceiver.
That's what scripture say. What, never trust thine enemy.
Right, and like he made it seem like Ike was gonna get his shift back, and he knew deep down in his heart, his mind, that he never was gonna give it back to him. You know, and that's what they do. You know, they talk peace here and love here, but you know it's war in their hearts, man. You know, so that's what they do, especially to us. They hate us. Jacob and Esau, it's a mutual hate. You know, what? It's like well, hot and cold, night and day. You know.
Isaiah 49:5. It says, "And now saith the Lord." Anytime you see one, the cap's talking about it says that formed thee from the womb to be a servant and to bring Jacob and give to him. It says, "Do Israel be not gathered?" It says, "Yet shall I be glorious in the eyes of the Lord, and my power shall be my strength." Yahweh Shema Shai is our strength. All right, the Lord, he's the one that's going to handle everything for you. The scripture even say the Lord is in control of all things. You know, the Lord, like scripture say, when the Lord make it rich and he make it poor. You know, so the Lord is in control of all things. You know, like that's why brothers always say, you know, going into the temptation. 12 and 16, reading down to verse 9, where it says the Lord chastises whom he loves. All right, but you're gonna go through that. Like the elders brother say, you're gonna go through things at work. All right, you're gonna go through financial issues. You know. You're gonna feel vexed, you're gonna go through things mentally. You don't even have to be on the phone level to be mentally. I know brothers that's in the truth that have depression, they have anxiety disorders, you know, where they can't control their anxiety. They can just be sitting there chilling and doing they just have anxiety. You know, these are things that we deal with spiritually. We go through things mentally, But that's why you as an individual, you're supposed to build up the spirit. We're going to deal with things, the spirit with demons. Because the Lord knows how to try you according to your measure individually. He knows individually of each and every one of us on what to try and sin. It could be a financial thing, it could be a woman, it could be anything. The Lord knows how to try you according to your own measure. But you got to be able to, I'm not going to say endure that. I mean, not endure, I'm not going to say deal with it. It's like what the Apostle Rumble said, you can't tell a brother to deal with something if you're not experienced in that situation. But, I'm just speaking for myself first and foremost. What I would do in that situation, I would first off go on and pray fast, pray to the Lord and give it to the Most High as best as possible. You're still going to feel vexed even when you do that, but you just got to be able to be patient. That word patience goes into consistency, endurance, It's like it for the rambling.
Endurance.
Yeah, suffering. Yeah.
These are the things like this is the battle where man going upon the earth self-way. Right? So these are the things that we have to go through. And I understand what Aqua said, but according to the scripture, you can't say that, not speaking specifically to a brother's situation, but the scriptures, I believe it's Romans. It's in Romans, I forget what chapter, but the scripture saying, who shall separate us from the love of Mashiach? Matter of fact, Baba Bashak, it's gonna be different. Every brother's walk is gonna be different, man. The things that we go through, it's not gonna be the same as the next brother. So you can't speak specific to that brother or his situation and say, man, you gotta get through it. Be understanding and always refer back to the scripture. Now, what you can say is you can't let that situation, whatever you're going through, you may not understand, but you can encourage that brother and say, man, hey, I'm gonna pray for you out, and don't let this stop you from doing the work. Don't let this stop you from seeking your help by Shinal Shah. Whatever your situation may be.
It's Romans 8 and 38 to 39. It says, for I persuaded neither death nor life, angels nor principalities nor powers nor. Oh yeah, come. All right, we'll get started at 37 or 36. It says they and all these things more than that. Oh, I see it. 35. Yeah, Romans 8 and 35. Who shall separate us from the love of a Mashiach? Shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine or nakedness or peril or sword? It says right here at 36, as it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long. We are counted as sheep for the slaughter.
Now all those things that was mentioned is things that we must go through anyway. It says, shall tribulation or peril or sword? Are we not in a time of tribulation? That's going to come in many different ways. It says peril. The scripture say in the last days, perilous times shall come. So, shall distress. We're going to be distressed every freaking day in different situations, man. Some days more than others. But continue on, bro.
Here it is, yeah. It says they and all these things. It says we are more than conquerors.
We are more than conquerors
through him that loves us.
Through Hamashiach Yahushua. Okay, that's the book that we read, man. The Hamashiach Yahushua is our strength.
Yeah. Right here. For the read 38 says, for I persuaded. You got to be persuaded.
Yeah, that's what you say. Be persuaded in let every man be persuaded in his own mind, man.
It says right here, for I am persuaded neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principality, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any creature shall be able to separate us from the love of Yahweh. And which is in Yahweh Mashiach, our Lord.
That means nothing is supposed to separate you from seeking the Lord, man. Things that's seen, things that's not seen. That means physical manifestations of demons, as well as the demons that's in our minds.
Right.
You know,
Right.
things that we going through now, as well as things that we're gonna be going through in the future.
Yep.
Nothing ain't supposed to separate us from this, man.
Right.
Yep.
You know, because think back. The scriptures say, man, that the things written the fourth time were written for our learning.
Mhm.
Revert back to Job, man. That's one of my favorite things to look back to, man, because Job lost it all. You know, it's man, he got touched physically.
Yeah.
And he still endured. He still maintained his integrity.
Right.
He didn't let that sway him, man.
Right.
Scripture say, you know, be steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord. You know, we got to be unmovable, man. Don't let anything sway you, man. When you rooted, you know, when you think about a tree, when that tree is really rooted, you know, a solid tree, it don't matter how hard that storm hit, it's not gonna move.
You notice it says to be steadfast and unmovable and always abounding in the works of the Lord. That's so that keep your mind on the scriptures, man. Like it says in Joshua 8:1. It says, somebody get that from me, man? Joshua 8:1. But it says, yeah, 1:8, flock. Yeah, 1:8. Yeah, get that from me, man. Because it says therein you gotta meditate on the word day and night. Why is that? So you can have your mind on the word, on the Lord, because there's a lot of things that's going to try to take you away and distract you and destroy you. If you're not thinking upon the Lord. Yeah, man. Right up. Shot.
Yeah, no, this is a perfect paraphrase too, like with the brother Amir was running. You can't let nothing stop you from glorifying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not your woman, the elders brother said, not your woman, you know, not the people that surround you, you know, not even your family members. All right, whoever who is out there, you can't let no one stop you from glorifying the Lord. Because hey, if you allow those things, then maybe you're not of the elect. Maybe you was just a chick that was the called and not the chosen. And that's a scary thing.
Yeah.
You don't want to just be the called and not the chosen. You know, that's a scary situation. You know, because that means if you just a call, then that means you're gonna be a reprobate, or you're gonna be just an individual just be bugged out with all these different things. You don't want to be that individual. You don't want to be set up to be this world. Because that's what's gonna happen.
You always want to be abounding in the works of the Lord, man. Keep that mind busy, man.
It's what Jesus said, tarry not to turn
Yeah.
to the Lord. You know, don't put off day to day, oh, I can't go, I'll go next week, what's following. You know, you're making all these excuses because either your woman don't want you to go, or you got other people out there that stop you from going. You can't let these things stop you from glorifying the Lord. All you're doing is you're causing your chances on receiving the people to fall out of it. Basically, just throwing away your time.
This is spiritual warfare.
Exactly.
We always being attacked, and you know, things like, you know, demons messing with your mind like demons. You know, especially these demons messing with us in these times, trying to get us to go off, trying to get us to forsake this word.
Yeah, man.
You can't let that get to you, man. You know, the more you in these scriptures, man, the more you, like the brother about to read as Joshua, man, the more you dwelling in the secret place of the Most High. You know, that's that armor. The more you're able to deal with outside entities and influences, and, you know, things like that.
Joshua 1:8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
Day and night. Meditate day and night. Because every day, man, it should be a day that go by that you should not be meditating on His word. Because every second counts, man. Every minute, every hour, everything that you do count, man.
See, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein.
All that is written therein. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no shortcuts to this thing, man. You know? Either you gotta, like I said, you gotta follow this whole thing, man.
Right? For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and thou shalt have good success.
See? You make your way prosperous and have good success. Why? Because you are bringing out you got the word of Yahweh, man. Hashem Yahushua, man. You know, everything that the Lord does is good. So if you want to get instructions, get His words. You know, get His guidance. You know, so you can have good success in the sight of the Lord. You know, so at the end of the day, is this what I'm getting at? Is you always want to be abounding in the works of the Lord, doing lessons, doing what you're supposed to do, man. You know, keeping your spirit clean by reading the word, but get your spirit man washed. Because this place is dirty and filthy and polluted. Ain't nothing here good for you, man. But this word, man. For you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. That's who I'm talking to, the Israelites, man. God.
Yeah, that's not to say when it says you're gonna be prosperous and never get success. Yeah, it says you're gonna be easy. Right. The Lord is gonna give you the strength and then whatever else is necessary to keep moving, to keep fighting.
This is Psalms 1. You see what King David said. This is Psalms 1 and 1. It says, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor seated in the seat of the scornful. You know the scornful is a person that's like a scoffer, a person that makes criticism against the gospel or against the prophets. That's a scoffer. That's a scoffer person. A person that makes mockery of the scriptures, mock the prophets, that mask the truth, that just speak like a demon. That's basically what it's called. Verse 2, it says, but his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his light doeth he meditate day and night. That goes into meditation. You know, also when they do something, that goes into meditation. Hey, man, building yourself up, man. You know, that's Lord to strengthen you, whatever it is, for myself, man. You know, I always pray. One thing that I have for myself is that I have sometimes I go through doubts. You know, so I have to fast sometimes, and I have to ask the Lord to increase me in the faith, and also pray for other brothers out there, increase us in the faith, and also increase us in the knowledge of His gospel. You know, because we go through different things, you know, many temptations, man. So, you know, one thing that I always pray for, just like what Elder Apostle McCall said, he said, pray for brothers, you know, pray for brothers. Don't just pray for yourself, pray for other brothers out there. We all out here struggling. We all out here going through things, man. You know, brothers is feeling vexed because they're not able to, have a job right away, you know, or they going through stress and losing their car, or they Eve driving them mad, because brothers that got Eves, you know, it's very challenging, man, because you want to be careful what you say, to that woman. You know, you don't want to be emotional and slap the shit out of the woman. You know, because sometimes you be wanting to you be wanting to goddamn want to knock their ass out, man, but you got to use your mind, man. You got to be in the spirit. That's why the other brothers say you got to walk in the spirit. You got to, you know, if your woman try to go there with that argument, I have a woman. I'm married. He's all married with this woman for damn near 6 years. She's not married when I'm 23. You know what I'm saying? So, dealing with that shit, man, every fucking day. You know what I mean?
Living with temptation.
You want to damn near just put your hands on it, but you gotta know. You gotta use wisdom, man. That's why I always do lessons and walking in the spirit. So I need to keep it myself, man. I put myself out there.
According to wisdom.
Yeah. You know, don't argue. It's like Elder Yashimama said, don't argue with the woman. You know, it ain't worth it. You ain't gonna like the other brothers we were talking about, the Jesus brother, us, Rock, and all of us talking to WC. You know, you're not gonna win that battle. You know what I mean? You're not gonna win it.
Even if you win the argument, it's gonna make it different.
Yeah. Yeah, you ain't getting nowhere, right? Hell yeah. You'll find yourself sleeping on the couch or outside your home. You know what I'm saying? Or sleeping in your car, because that's how women get. If they feel they can't win, you know, it's not about that, but I'm just saying, I'm just thinking for how Israelite women do. They're the weaker vessel. They feel they don't win, they gotta win. They gonna make something. To make themselves feel better, they gotta make something. So that's why it's good not to do all that. You know, she'll fuck around for bleach on your clothes, set on fire. That's how Eve is, man.
Blow up your car, you know, these
key your fucking car, flatten your tires, bust your window out. You know, so you these women just let them, you gotta eat, let them eat. You know, don't argue with them. You know, that's another subject, so I can ramble.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just bringing out things that, you know, we deal with on a daily basis.
To back up what you're saying, that's why you always got to bound in the works of the Lord. Keep your mind focused and like I always distracted with the right stuff, like with the word. You want to keep yourself. There it is. That's why the word. That's why you got to get your daily bread. For real, God.
Go ahead, bro.
Proverbs 12 from the top. Whoso loveth instruction, loveth knowledge. But he that hateth reproof is brutish. A good man obtaineth favor of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, but a man of wicked devices will he condemn. A man shall not be established by wickedness, but the root of the righteous shall not be moved. A virtuous woman a crown to her husband. But she that maketh ashamed is as rottenness in his bones.
Not to get on the woman.
Yeah.
You know, so let's hey, we the women of Yahweh Shalom.
Yeah.
Hey, we want to be those virtuous women, man. We want to be found pure in the eyes of the Lord.
Yeah.
We want the Lord to be proud to call us his women.
Right.
So we gotta do what we gotta do. You know, stay in order, stay chaste, stay humble, and a meek spirit of humility, so that the Lord can be proud of us, man. You know? Like you said, man,
Proverbs 12 and 2. A good man obtaineth favor of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Trying to get, I mean, good side of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. A man of wicked devices will he condemn. And man,
wicked intentions, wicked thoughts. The Lord tries the reins of the heart. So the Lord knows if you really seeking him.
And like I say, he also will expose you and reveal you too. You know, if you ain't with him, man, he go, what's that? He gonna separate you, man. Like the weak tell, he gonna shift you like
He's
heat.
gonna have you brought to the light.
He gonna have, yeah.
Elder, when I talk about all the brothers in the lesson, where he put a video up with that, one of the beloved brothers, he fell out of the truth.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's why the elders and brothers say, you know, you want to be humble as best as possible. You want to be humble as best as possible. And you want to die too, you know?
No.
Was it him?
The brother, we just did a correction video. He didn't die.
He did not?
When the brother, Trinidad brother put that up, he kind of entitled it in a way that made brother think that he died. He was talking about spirit. I was just speaking on this in my lesson, man. Being spiritual dead eventually gonna lead to physical death.
Hey, real talk. And that's why Yahweh said, we were like, go do this work. And that dude tried to make an excuse. He said, I gotta go bury my father. And Yahweh hit him with a cut, like, let the dead bury the dead. And man, that's a cut through. You make an excuse. So you like, basically what he's saying is like, you got the physical dead and you got the spiritual dead. Okay? And that's what Yahweh was saying. Like, man, let the dead bury the dead. Man, you got work to do out here, man. Like, for real. Like, man, Yahweh was, he was letting them have it, man. He wasn't for the excuses. You know? God.
Basically, the Lord is shifting out. A lot of guys being brought out to the fight. A lot of guys are falling from the truth. A lot of guys are falling from you know, chicks being bugged out. And, you know, the elders and brothers even said after the Passover, there's going to be more things, more things going on. You know, you want to be, again, at the end of the day, you want to be focused. I mean, how about Shema Shai 24/7? Right?
Proverbs 12 and 3. A man shall not be established by wickedness, but the root of the righteous shall not be moved.
I believe the scripture also speaks about the root of the wicked is going to be rooted up. So we're not going to be established in wickedness. We're going to be established in righteousness.
Shalom, Mark.
How about you? We're going to be solid. We're going to be firm and rooted. You know, and I pray about that for myself and for other brothers, man. Seriously, man, because this is the time more than ever that we need to be rooted. You know, whatever situation brothers is going through is particular to their spirit. The Lord knows us. So whatever we're going through, just know that the Lord knows that you can handle that. Whatever you're going through, no matter how bad it may be, don't compare your situation to another brother's situation. Because your spirit is different than the next brother. You may have more endurance, more patience than the next brother. Your spirit may be a little stronger. But don't look down on another brother who may have who may not be as strong as you, may not have as much patience. That's having mercy and understanding.
Yeah, add to what you said. And sometimes the Lord allows certain things not to go right in your life to just keep you. Because you know that certain thing that you're dealing with will separate you, man. Like, so you can't look at it like, you know what? You gotta look at it like that. If it was meant to be, the Lord would allow it, man. You You know, some days like man, I'm going through this and that. Like you don't know what the Lord could be protecting you from too, man. Allow you not to have this or to get this, man. Like you got to look at it like that. You know, on both sides of the spectrum. You know, the Lord is trying. Like, man, do you love me? Do you love that more than you love me? You know, are you willing to do anything to get me? You know, or will you do anything to get that thing? You know what I'm saying? The Lord is always he always working and trying to provide, man, to see which one you gonna choose. Are you gonna choose money, or you gonna choose him? Are you gonna choose to fast, or you gonna choose to eat? The Lord is always testing to see what you gonna do in certain situations, man. That's what the Bible says. Choose this day who you gonna serve. You know what I'm saying? Because look, you gonna want that thing so bad, and then you doing anything to get it. You want to give you over to it.
Other hand up,
God,
Lord will bless you with that thing. He will allow you to obtain that
right?
and then take it from you.
Exactly.
To see how you're gonna react.
That way too.
So the Lord knows what we like. The Lord knows the things that we seek in this flesh. The Lord will let you get that, and then take it from you, like instantly, just to see how you gonna react. So do you care about this? The scripture says, "Set not thy heart upon thy goods." Say not, I have enough for my life.
That's good.
If you caring too much about this certain thing, or if you lose it, are you going to just keep seeking the Lord, keep serving the Lord, and deal with it? Whether that's people, family, women, material things, whatever. No, I got a quick. Oh, was you done?
Yeah, I was gonna say, man. I'm telling you, man. That's big to the Lord, man. Like he would take it away from you to see. Like I'm telling you, like what you gonna choose, man.
But that's the spirit too, because that's like I brought up earlier when we started the lesson. The Lord make it rich and we make it poor. Exactly what he was saying. So the Lord will give you something and then he'll take it from you. The Lord will give you something and then he'll take it from you. You know what I mean?
Really pulling you away from him? That you lost that?
But see, but that goes with temptation. It goes with nature. But that lets you know that, you know? It goes with temptation and that goes with patience. You gotta be consistent. The Lord is trying to
That's beautiful. It is, man, because like I say, man, that's what the Lord does, man. And it is like, man, that's why you gotta love this. You gotta have respect for the Lord, reverence for the Lord, man. Real, bro.
Just take an example of that. Y'all said about Job, you know what I mean? He lost everything. His woman was telling him to preach that Most High, and then he still, you know, kept his faith. You know,
That's it.
all those bad things happen.
we really gonna have to. Man, I've been thinking about that a lot, bro. We really gonna have to, like the Lord gonna put it on us, man. But we really gonna have to have a real solid spirit in these last days, bro. And we about to lose a lot, man. We about to lose everything to gain everything. All right, okay. So, what was I thinking about? The scriptures speak about, the things that we lose, we're gonna receive it back 100-fold. That man, bro. Some of us gonna lose, like literally, we're gonna lose our children, our family. You know, fuck the material shit. We're gonna lose all that, man. We're gonna be, in a minute, soon, real soon, we're not gonna be able to work. We ain't gonna be able to, buy food the same way these other people buying food.
Yeah.
We gotta have faith, man. The faith of Job, man. The faith of Abraham, man.
That's it.
Just like it for faith, like you were saying, you're gonna lose all those things. You're gonna lose all those things, but hey, at the end of the day, what's on the other side is gonna be better. It's gonna be better on the other side. Unfold, man. You're gonna lose a lot of things, that time. But hey, at the same time, you lose everything too. Don't lose that the Lord ain't gonna work in your spirit to still provide for you. There's gonna be times where we ain't gonna be eating. You can be fighting for a whole 2 months. The Lord will work in things for us. If you got a faith, that's what it is. Hey, you're gonna have to have. That's why I always say you gotta build up on the faith. You have to have faith. The Lord's hand is not short that if you're not saved, man. Don't limit the Lord, man. Don't think the Lord can't do something for you in an impossible or seemingly impossible situation. Man, hey, just living again.
Ecclesiastes 2:1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
Yeah, that's it.
Ecclesiastes 2:1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
You gotta prepare yourself for temptation. Get vexed. I don't know, you know what I mean? I don't know, brothers, you know, I'm not saying this because I'm on camera. I really been in some hard situations. I really experienced. I had a dude last year act on hyperly acting on my shit, took a lot of money out of my shit, and they started going amongst the brothers and GMS saying, hey, government, we do hella shit last year.
Yeah.
Right? And brothers wishing death on me, etc. That was my temptation. I had to deal with all of that. I had to overcome it. I had to overcome that. I had to apologize. Well, I don't really care. I mean, I'm glad the Lord put me through that situation. But what? He put me through a financial situation. All I could do at that time was get everything taken care of and still be able to still go out and teach, still be able to do all that. So I went through my own temptations as well. You know, I've been through my own temptation as well. And it doesn't never end. Temptation doesn't end. Don't think just because you're going through this temptation, you're going to have no more temptation you're going to go through. No, you're going to keep. As long as you're in this flesh, until y'all try to come back, you're going to deal with temptation. It's unlimited. There's no limit to temptation.
My car got shot up last year. You know, right. It was in the shop for 3-4 months. I get my car back for maybe a week, maybe a couple of days, week, like the day before my so-called birthday, because I don't do the birthday thing. Man, my car got shot. My car got shot up, man. For real. And like, man, and my car had to go right back to the shop and take mine. I'll tell the brothers, you know, I do left at the time. You know, I was making money, so I lost a lot of money, man, over the 6 months, man. And that's around the time I was just coming into the truth. But like I say, all praise to how much I was shot. You know, it could have been worse. I could have got shot up, whatever. But it was all temptation for me, man. And like I'm new to the truth, man. But I didn't want to leave the Lord. You know, for real. You know, they took all that's gone, and I went through all that. You know, but like I just want to stay with the Lord, man. At the end of the day, because nothing can save me, man. That car can't save me. That money, that little money I was making, and compare it to what the Lord has for us, man. You know, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, bro. What the Lord has prepared for the people that love Him, man. The ones that love Him, man. Go through a little temptation for a little season, man, a little while, and receive that crown, bro. You know.
I'm not experiencing everything either, so I'm not going to talk about deal with this, deal with that. According to the scriptures, you should pray to the Lord and ask Him to deliver you out of that situation.
Yeah.
That's smart things to do. The Lord will work things out for that.
He will.
You know, He'll work things through that. We'll make things better.
Right, great.
So I can put a long testimony,
Yes.
but I just wanted to bring that out.
Go through it.
This is what we are talking about right now. This is 1 Peter 4:12. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. But rejoice in as much as ye are partakers of Yahweh's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy.
The servant is not greater than his master. Our master Yahweh, he wouldn't care. So, hey, we got to drink that same cup, like the Lord said to do. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of that time. And this is not considered a comfort for no reason. Always refer back to the scripture, man, as those instructions on how to deal with situations. These other people, they don't have guidance like we got, man. They don't have they don't have the spirit, man, and leading them in situations that they're going through. That's why it's a lot of, when brothers in the truth go through depression, but we have something to go to and refer back to. We got support. These other people, they offer themselves, or they killing their families and their girls and all these things like that. Not to get off topic, but sorry, you need that again.
Lord want us to one thing I've learned, man, the Holy Spirit cannot be rehearsed. So wherever the Holy Spirit wants to go, it'll go where it wants to go and lead us. Because the Lord gives us what to say, man. And somebody probably needs to hear these things, man. Exactly.
Yeah, feel like a win.
Exactly. Exactly, man.
And then the more things that you go through, understand, man. The more things you're going through, the more you're going to be, able to deal with, things in the future. If that makes sense. You know. Yeah, man. The more things you go through, the more the Lord is preparing you to go through more things. If that makes sense. You know, it's like exercise. The more you lifting weights, okay, you start off with 10 pounds, you keep, going through it, you're going through that pain, the Lord gives you a break, you heal up, and then you're able to lift more weights as you keep on going through those things. So the things that we're going through is the Lord preparing us for the times that we're coming into. Think about Esau. This nigga ain't never been through nothing. So when he go through his hell, he gonna go through it.
That's the spirit.
So we going through things. The Lord is chastising us because he loves us.
Yeah, God. Yep.
Yeah, they shall see death but shall not find it. You know, gonna have to blow their brains off, but they still gonna be alive. You know, Esau, they like to take it easy with y'all.
Right.
They can't deal with them.
They're gonna keep
They
their ass
lose their
alive.
girlfriend and go shoot up a damn, a mall or something.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
They can't handle, trouble and distress.
They was like, today is the day. I'm about to blow this ball up, and everybody in this ball. It takes itself out.
They don't just take themselves out. They want to take out other people with them.
Right.
That shit, man.
Fuck that. Fuck.
You know how they do it. You know how they get, man. They do. They do like that.
God damn it.
Yeah, they
Damn it. Wow.
Yeah, they get hot. It's like
This is Luke 14. And whosoever, this is Luke 14 and 27. And whosoever does not bear his Christ and come after me cannot be my disciple. Which of you intending to build a tower sitteth not down first to count the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it?
Yeah, beautiful, man. Beautiful. And it goes along with the other scripture brother read. When you come to serve the Lord, prepare yourself for temptation. Count the cost. Understand what you're going to have to go through in this walk, man. Understand that we have a duty, but we're going to be tried along the way. When the brother read that scripture, man, about being tried, that word tried means to be tested, man. We're going to be tested every single day. Okay? Coming into this truth until, like the brother said, until Yahushua come back, we're going to be tempted, man.
Yeah, man.
You have to be built up in the spirit to endure that temptation.
Exactly.
I got a 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 13. It says, there have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. So temptation is, hey, everybody going through it. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be either allowed to be tempted above that you are able. So the Lord knows how much we can take. It may be bad as hell, but look, hey, you may not have never been through something like that before. But the Lord, like, okay, look, I'm about to increase you. I'm about to make you go through some more harder shit. If you pray for faith, expect to go through things that require faith. If you pray for more endurance, expect to go through some shit that's going to require you to endure.
I want to say something. And like the scriptures say, man, like that the Most High wishes that Jacob be not consumed.
Yeah.
You know, so the Lord, like you say, He make it. Like I say, He ain't gonna give you much that you can't bear. He gonna give you a way to escape.
They're gonna give you they're gonna give you too much that you can't handle. The Lord's gonna give you just enough.
And you have people that say that in the world. The Lord don't give you more than you can handle. They don't really understand that, and they don't live by that.
Exactly.
That's but we understand, like, man, the things that we're going through, everything is meant to be. Everything is on point with the Lord's will. So if you're going through some terrible shit, man, I may not be able to understand your situation and relate to it, but I can encourage you through the scriptures and tell you that, look, I can read this. The Lord not gonna put you through something, and not equip you with the proper, characteristics and the proper things to endure it.
Keep it right.
We continue on. It says, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. Like the brother said, bear your cross. Whatever you're going through, the Lord, is putting you in that situation. He's allowing you to be put in that situation. The scripture say, the Lord don't tempt man, but He allows us to be tempted. So whatever you're going through, whatever the Lord allows you to be going through, just know that He equips you with the proper tools, whatever's necessary to get through it.
Yeah, man. That's gonna line up with what you said, because you don't like to say at the end of the day, temptation is setting you up for something. You the Lord, you deal with temptation, man. You go properly, it's something waiting on you, man. God. James 1:12 says, "Blessed is the man that endureth temptation." God. For when he is tried, he shall receive a crown of life, which the Lord had promised to them that love Him. So when you go through temptation and you suffer for righteousness' sake, and you suffer to the Lord, you will be rewarded for that, man. The Lord has something waiting for you. Okay? It's nothing that this world can give you. The Lord, you can't top the Lord in blessing, man. Trust me, man. And like $1 billion can't top what the Lord has prepared for you, man. Nothing here. All this created currency and all this stuff cannot top what the Creator got for you, man.
Billionaires is the threats to offer themselves to.
There it is.
You got all the money in the world. This world is restricted. You got all the money in the world, and you do everything that you ever wanted to do, and you still got all this money left over, and there's nothing else that you want to do. It's not gonna be like that in the kingdom, man. We're gonna be constantly surprised in the kingdom. The Lord ain't, man, the kingdom is gonna be everlastingly, it's gonna be forever, man.
Right.
We never gonna get bored in the kingdom. We get bored in this world, though. That's what we fight for, man. That's why I say, see that endure temptation, when he is, what it say, when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life. Because he passed that trial, that test.
Exactly. I think was it Paul that said it? He said, "I fought the good fight. I ran the race." Paul already knew. He knew like what he had coming to him, because he knew that he suffered for righteousness' sake, man.
This is 2 Timothy 2:3. It says, "Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua HaMashiach." Yeah, you gotta endure. You gotta endure temptation as a good soldier of Yahushua HaMashiach. You gotta endure through it. And that word endure, it means to suffer. You gotta suffer, right? It's easier said than done. I'm speaking. It's easier said than done, but you gotta persuade yourself. Because normally when you go through temptation, your mind is automatically going to want to which way you can because I know my mind does that. What you gonna do? This happened. Now you lost this. What's your next plan? You gotta think of something within a couple of weeks. Your mind will start bugging out. But you gotta be able to rebuke the demons. Because you demons come. Yeah.
Feed off. They're gonna feed
Hell
off.
yeah, man. If you sit there and just concentrate and sleep on it like you high, I experienced it.
And that's why you don't need to be alone by yourself.
Yeah, it's not good to be alone in the truth.
That's the tool of the enemy.
That's another thing there. A lot of you brothers that's loners in the truth, it's not a good thing to be alone. I'm talking about brothers that's not talking to brothers that's not doing lessons. I know brothers that's coming in the truth. They don't fellowship brothers at all. They don't talk to brothers at all. They don't speak to nobody. They just sit in a room all day and just think they can just handle it on their own. You ain't fellowshipping with no brother to me, because each brother again has something that they went through that you can get information out of in the spirit that you can go to. If you just sit in the streets and just be it to yourself, 24/7, not talking about it, you don't start having demons fucking with you. You gonna have demons hopping on you. It's not good to be alone with you. You gonna bug out if you're strictly by yourself. I'm talking about by yourself, like 24/7, just by yourself. It's not good to be alone in the truth. It's good to have backup with brothers to fellowship with brothers to speak, check on brothers. A lot of brothers check on brothers. A lot of brothers how they doing. They all right. It's good to be around sincere brothers that's having the same spirit, just moving in the same spirit as you. It's good to be around brothers like that, because you gotta uplift certain brothers, to be down. A brother can be going through something. So always good to check on your brother. You know? And it's like I'm rambling, but just one thing: if you moving, let's say a brother's carrying a fridge all the way up the stairs by himself, you can't move a fucking fridge or a long ass couch up the stairs by himself. That brother's gonna need what? He's gonna need help. He calls somebody to help him lift that up. So it's just like in the spirit with your burdens. A brother's gonna be there to lift you up to help you all that weight. You know?
Like you say, we all can put.
Yeah, we're a body.
Like,
These brothers here are my brothers.
Exactly.
This is my brother. This is my brother. This is my brother. This is my brother. You are brother. You my brother. We're
scriptures,
brothers, man. When you say you're a brother, you're a brother. We're in the same body.
because the scriptures say that one can put away 1,000, but two can put away 10,000. You know what I'm saying?
These are my brothers right here. These are not brothers in the truth. These are my brothers.
Yeah, man.
That's how we have to be. But Jake don't get like that. You know?
It says two are better than one because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow, but woe to him that is alone. Whoa, man.
See?
Woe
It's
is me.
not good to be a loner in the truth. If you're a loner in the truth, you're gonna bug out. That's why it's good to be around brothers that's in the same spirit, that's teaching the same thing, that's in the same spirit, that's in the same.
What you don't want to happen is you have demons whispering in your ear talking about it's the Lord.
Yeah.
Nah, man. You bug out, man. No, you got to get more.
Some brothers may be able to relate to your situation and give some advice.
It is.
See, another thing, if you are around brothers and you just keep it to yourself, that's not good either. It says, but woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he have not another to help him up. Again, if two lie together, then they have peace. But how can one be more alone? And if one prevail against him, two shall withstand him.
Yes.
And the threefold cord is not quickly broken. Man, interwoven, man, that's strength, man.
Yeah.
Woo.
It is.
That's fire, man.
That
Wow,
is
that's
a fire right there. Man.
Yeah, that was.
Good like that.
I was going to get to that earlier, but this is chapter 11, 12, 6.
Six.
This is Hebrews chapter 12. This Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 5. It says that ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh on truth, as unto children. It says, my son, despise not thou the chastising of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. Verse 6. For whom the Lord loveth, he chastiseth and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. So the Lord's going to try you, man. Whatever that thing is, I don't know what it is. Whatever it is, you're going to be trying. Again, the Lord knows, He knows in the flesh on what points we're weak. And the Lord is He's going to test you according to your measure. He's going to try you. The Lord knows our weakness. Each and every one of us, whatever we are weak in, He's going to try. But basically, it's not just the the Lord is straight to something in the spirit.
Exactly.
That's what temptation is all about. It's basically making us stronger in the spirit. But hey, if you reject that, can't ignore that, then hey, maybe you're not meant to be in that.
Right. And it's, that chastisement can come by way of temptation and testing, or it can come by way of correction. Because if you chastise your son, you can be testing your son, like the Lord tests us to see if we're gonna fold or if we're gonna maintain our integrity. Also, when they do wrong, you get them right. You don't want to see them go wrong. That's what the Lord do to us.
Exactly. I got more to it. Verse 7. If ye endure chastising of Yahweh Shai, dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he who the Father chastised not? Verse 8. But if ye be without chastisement, world, it says, are all partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. That's scary, man. That's a scary situation. That's a scary situation. All right? That's a scary situation, man.
Yeah.
You know, because hey, if you eject that, and again, I said this many times, brother, you can say it over and over and over. But if you eject that's not going through absolutely anything at all, everything is just peaks in the cake, peaks in the mind, and you're not just going through nothing. Everything is just a blastful time for you in this society. It's a problem. Because that means that the Lord is dealing with you.
Because the scripture say,
Lord ain't dealing with you. If you're not going through absolutely nothing at all, it ain't gotta be just nothing at all. Something's wrong. That's a problem.
You should have something that's important, man.
It's not just losing cars and houses.
Right.
It's true. I know I got white people. I deal with people. You know what I mean? But that's just that's a demon.
It's like, yeah,
You know what I
man.
mean? And I know it because
Yeah.
I didn't be just sitting here reading scriptures. You feel weird, something happening, and your mind is telling you, oh, you're breathing too fast, and this isn't real shit like that. That's a demon fucking with you. I already know it is.
Yeah, man.
So that's telling me what? You gotta fast. You gotta build up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta straight this thing, you gotta rebuke it, man. You gotta rebuke it. You know?
Yeah, to add on to what he's saying, it's like, man, we in this flesh. And it's chamber of darkness, so you always going on. So if you just out here partying and there's nothing going on wrong with you, and you're not in a humble place of mourning, and you don't feel bad, like, man, I know something else is like, I need to, you don't feel that, the Lord ain't dealing with you, man, because the Lord brings that upon you to bring it across your mind, to let you know, like, man, like, I feel like I should be doing something else. Why am I just partying, man? Got me more than life. You know, the Lord ain't put that on your spirit. He ain't dealing with you, man. You know? Exactly.
At any time, the Lord can bring you down to a lower state and amp you up.
Yeah.
The Lord can make it to where you just going through it. To balance it out. You know, we do go through these things, but the Lord do give us, periods of time where we have a rest. And be prepared to go through something else, man. Even if it's for a short period of time, man, but we gonna go through things constantly. And it's about to increase, man. So we have to have our spirit increase as well to handle whatever we're going through.
Exactly.
I got Zechariah 13:8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire and refine them as silver is refined. And I will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my God. That's the
What the old folks say, if you ready, you ain't gotta get ready. You know what I'm saying? You always, you know what I'm saying? That's real though. Stay ready. Yeah, stay ready. There it is. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. So when it happens, boom, you already ready. You know?
We're in captivity. You're not supposed to be comfortable in this fucking.
Yeah.
But if you're comfortable fucking in this society, something's definitely wrong.
Yeah.
Something wrong with you, man.
If you comfortable, you an Israelite. So-called Negro, Hispanic, Native American. With it, man. Something wrong. Right. Yeah. Because Esau, he's supposed to be comfortable. Because that's just the blessing. He got the sword and the blessing of the land. Enjoy that shit while you still can too. By the way, I want to throw that out there. Because once this shit is over, it's over for you. Okay? Yeah. Man. But yeah, man.
Psalms 34:19. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord Yahweh delivered him out of them all. Right? So yeah, man, we all gonna go through that tribulation, those afflictions. But the only ones that's gonna be delivered out of that is the elect. That's it. Esau, your kingdom is done, man. Your kingdom is through.
Yeah. Rule, boy.
But hey, live life. Do all the drugs you can. Get high and go, do you, man. Live it up.
Live it up, man. Party, pop lock this shit, man.
The end of your world is the beginning of Yahweh Shalom Shine too.
That's it. Say, man, hey, it's all good. Madness of the earth and the sword. And that same sword that you use to put the Lord's people into captivity is the same sword that's going to betray your ass in the end. Go ahead. Let's believe that Yahweh's not mocked. Also on the same sword, that's he also shall reap. You're going to reap, man. You're going to get it. Believe that. Mad is captivity. You're going to go to captivity. Believe that. It's coming. You got to read something?
I got you. This is Isaiah 41, start at 8. But thou, Israel, art my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my friend. Thou I have taken from the ends of the earth, and called thee from the chief men thereof, and said unto thee, Thou art my servant, I have chosen thee, and not cast thee away. Goes back to where we were talking about in the beginning, where we were disobedient. Yeah, you know, and then we're in this captivity and
It's the spirit, man. Yeah, God.
I got it. Isaiah 41 to 10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee. Yeah, I will help thee. Yeah, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. So whatever you're going through, you know, even through this captivity, Yahweh Shem Shai is with you, you know.
Yeah. Only the ones that's doing his will. Only those that's, you know, hearkening unto the Lord's voice, man. Because the scriptures say, he that turneth his ear away from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be abomination unto the Lord. So you may be going through things, you know, while you had the liberty to turn to the Lord, like you mentioned, make no change to turn to the Lord. And you had the time, but then things get serious. Now you want to call on the Lord. You got the name of the Lord. You call on the Lord, it's not going to work. You're going to try to pray. No, it's not going to work. So now is the time. Turn to the Lord.
I used to come back, you know, because like the brothers we say, you know, every camp, you know, hey, this thing is coming to an end. Because, like I say, the family of the word is coming. They trying to outlaw the truth. You know, they don't, they already delete YouTube channels and block, you know, they do what they want to do, but it's getting serious, man. As things are speeding up, the Lord is doing that, man. You know, so like I say, that spiritual arc is closing. You know, it's closing. You know.
They're passing a bill. They're passing a bill out that they're going to take the Bible out. They're going to take the Bible and get it back out. And sell the Bible.
Yes.
Sodomites. I'm not going to say the word, but against sodomites, they don't like that. They put at it. It's not an hateful book, but it's a book that's, I guess, not allowing him.
Let's get to
So they want to take the Bible.
let's get to the nitty-gritty of it. It's tearing the ass up, man.
Yeah, they want to take the Bible.
You know, now that the brothers are woke out of captivity, the Lord woke us out of this captivity, and we calling out on Yahweh Shem Shai, and not that Caesar bullshit. They butthurt because the Lord woke us up in our captivity, man. And I believe that's it, Baruch. You know, we giving him praise. We thinking upon his name, man. When y'all see us call on Yahweh by Shem Shai by Shem Papanas, we calling on the Lord's name, man. The true Lord's name. The truth is coming out. That's why they trying to get rid of the Bible. Because we won't. And they yeah, go ahead.
That's beautiful that you said that. That's the Bible's been around.
Exactly.
It ain't like all of a sudden, you know, it's a new thing written in there.
That is.
No, it's been talking about sodomites. Yeah. But all of a sudden, now the truth is out.
Yeah.
Now it's really been professed.
Right.
You know, like you know what I said, man. Something about the world.
I got you, John 77. John 77.
World 82 before 80.
That's John 15 right there in 18. But you talking about John 77. I got you. I got you.
Yeah, because you know, the Bible been out, man. The Bible is one of the most, matter of fact, it's the most sold book in the world. So it's been around. You know, the brothers spoke about Barnes and Noble just taking the Bible out there. It's nothing new.
Yeah.
It's just that now it's the truth is being spoken.
Yeah, good. In John 77, it says the world cannot hate you, okay, but it hate me. Right? It says right. It says because it hated because I testify of it
Right.
that the works are there of evil.
The words thereof are evil, man. So when we speaking, it's against their, you know, their whole little function, man.
Exactly.
We're not in line with what they got going on. That's why the world hates us. We're not of this world.
In the back of what you're saying is like, man, like at the end of the day, look, now the Lord is testifying of it because, like you say, the Bible been around, and it never been brought out like this because at the time the Lord wasn't even testifying of it because it wasn't like it is now. The Lord is really coming against this shit, man, and they butthurt about it, so they need someone to blame, and they look at us because we here because they know they can't touch Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. But we're not scared of y'all because at the end of the day, we're the ones that can harm the body. You know what I'm saying? We be the one that can do both.
Standing holy.
God,
Face of the ignorant.
that's it.
It's either that people was in line with it and you know, in agreement with it, or they were just scared to speak up.
Exactly.
The Lord got the spirit on us, man. We're not scared to speak the truth. Of course, we use wisdom. And we know there's certain things that we can't say, so we can continue to teach the word.
Exactly.
But at the same time, they know what's up.
They know. They know that the Lord is speaking through us.
Because it's like spiritual time, man.
Exactly. They know. And that's why they censor our stuff. That's what our videos that they do.
Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft, that set up nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcraft, behold, I am against thee, saith Yahweh Shem Yahushua of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. I mean, it's just exposing Esau with his wickedness, you know? He's trying to cover it up like he's used to. He's trying to hide himself. Yeah, cover the face.
Look like this chase, you know, innocent woman. Really, you a dirty woman.
Right. Right.
And the Lord is showing you now. You know, this skirt, you got callus and you got what's the bits and everything.
Right.
You got cottage cheese and stank, you know.
Right.
You're not tender and delicate like you have been portrayed as all these years. And the Lord is bringing shame upon his people.
Right.
You know, even with the other nations over there in the east, they don't play that Moism. Even the Moabites, they don't play that. They'll kill your ass.
Oh yeah, real fast.
I believe in North Korea. If your pants too tight, you get in trouble out there. I don't know what that.
Right, because you
If
get
your
called.
pants too tight, your ass gonna get it.
Hey, so yeah, it's true though, man. Because like the Middle Eastern countries, man, they don't play with that sodomite shit, man. They will not play with that shit, man. They will
Stone,
kill your ass.
that's our custom. But they gonna stone your ass in the middle of the city.
You get a middle kissing Kevin and shit, they throw a brick at your ass, man. That's real.
Even in I believe it's like I forget where it was. It's somewhere in Europe, but
Yeah.
they was doing an experiment of two dudes walking down the street holding hands.
Yeah.
And you had people, they didn't say nothing. People would stop and look at them like, say nothing. That just shows you that America is the one that everybody's influenced by, man. This is a place of wickedness, man. He's already been that precept on.
This what?
This is Isaiah 5:20. Woe to them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness.
It's okay. Love is love. You can walk down the street. holding hands with another man. It's okay. It's love. Or you can
All fucking day.
They beard glued her right. That's not when I realized my woman late beard,
Right.
straight beard with a fade.
You gotta be reprobating hell to do that shit, man. And another thing, you gotta be reprobating. The little sex change situation. You reprobate, man. You cut your pipe off, you get a cat. Your ass reprobate, man. Right.
What wants you?
You, man.
If you do that shit, man, you gonna die a special death.
You can tell there's a her neck was short. Then she had a rounded face. Then the beard didn't even fit her face. It didn't fit her face. I know it was covering her whole face. You know, the beard was covering her whole fucking face. All you know is
You can't
see. You can see her whole the beard was covering her whole face.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Extreme.
Yeah.
So you got Edomites that they go there too for surgery and all that. But for the most part, you sit books, you walk around with some tennis shoes on,
Right.
and college shirt. But you trying to get in the gym and get. I see yesterday.
Steroids and shit.
Yeah, every big in the beach.
Right. Yeah.
Let's go to the to them special stores.
Yeah. Take the steroids. All pills and shit.
Hey, but that trans is one that race against the woman managers. Leah Thomas, he just won the 500-yard with David Trans, and he competed against a woman in swimming. He got first place.
Yeah. That's a spear. I was just thinking about that.
Yeah.
Like, anyway, it's crazy. I'm thinking it was a WNBA. I'm like, man, there ain't gonna be no WNBA. After a while, it's gonna be over. The WNBA gonna be done, bro. They gonna start letting girls hoop in the league. Steroids and shit.
But now they're
The water man showed you that shit.
Hey, that is true, bro. It's like
The water man showed you that shit, though.
they want it though.
Yeah, they want that shit.
And now they're protesting about that too now. The women are protesting against the trans winning first place. Because they say it was unfair and stuff like that.
They was all for it, and now it's not benefiting them no more. Right. I'm gonna read this over. This is Isaiah 5:20. Woe to them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
Just to add to that, I was gonna say too. I did a lesson about a woman. This about 2 months ago. She got the inside of her gums tattooed. Yeah, she had the back of her inside of her gums tattooed.
If you saw here, y'all see the ones when they put the ink in their eye and shit? That shit permanent. That's stupid as fuck, man.
That's what I got. I think T.I. women did that. Didn't she do that when she changed her eye? She got a surgery or something?
They put the ink in their eye.
Yeah, but it wasn't the ink though. It wasn't like I don't know what it's called. Yeah. And they do a certain thing.
Right. Getting blood complaints and shit. All that, all that. You ever had jealousy? Did you hear about, and we'll get back to precept. Did you hear about, what's her name? I can't think of her name. Man, she used to be on Love and Hip Hop. K. Michelle, man. Got the butt implant, man. And then her butt implant got frozen. Exploded. And then her butt cheek was frozen. Because it was so cold, 0 below outside from the damn butt implants, man. That shit crazy as hell, man. And you still going to get another ass implant, man. Hell.
It's like it's like, and then it's they leave a hand printed in there.
Right,
It's like gelatin or something.
Like, what is it? Was not styrofoam, but the damn Leo Penny. Yeah, man, you hit her ass and then leave a fingerprint in the back like it's that memory foam shit, man. Man, that's cool, man.
Got a precept. This is Romans 1:25. Who changed the truth of God into a lie and worship and serve the creation more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. For this cause God gave them up to violent affection. For even their women didn't change the natural use of food, which is against nature. And likewise also the men leaving the natural use of the woman, burning their lust one towards another, men with men working that which is unseemly, and receiving into themselves the recompense of the air which was meat.
That's the epitome of this God-forsaken place called America, man.
Yeah.
And it's led by Esau. You know, working that which is unseemly, man. That's profane. It's completely against nature, man. You know, women working, changing their natural affection.
Yeah.
Now they calling fucking these transformers women. They're calling women baby carriers.
Wow. Yeah, man, that's way off.
Stay in this damn place.
But that scripture right there is the reason why they want to take this book, man. Just one of them. You know what I'm saying? Because it's exposing the truth, man. That y'all lies that y'all covering up and saying everything's all right with this shit. The Lord is not for it. It's an unjust balance. It's false, man. It don't supposed to happen that way. You know? Honestly, man, it's exposed, man. The darkness, man. Bring everything to the light.
It's St. John chapter 3 and verse 19. And this is the condemnation that light is coming to the world. And men love darkness rather than light because their deeds were evil. You know? They love the wickedness of this world, man. They love the vibration of this world.
Yeah.
It says they love the darkness rather than the light. You know?
Yeah.
And so, us being against that, us being walking in that light, they hate us as well. We don't love this world.
Yeah. It's like, I'm gonna say something. We out here with Fred just with our head covered with the bandanas around our head, man. We ain't like y'all, and everybody can see it. That's why they think what we doing is funny, weird. They crack jokes about it, but we actually doing the works of the Lord, man. Y'all the ones that the Lord gonna have the last laugh with y'all. Good. Right.
Verse 20. For everyone that doeth evil hateth the light. That light being symbolic for this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. They don't like it because it's against what they into. And that's the things that we speak. Either cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. And he that doeth truth cometh to the light, that his deeds may be made manifest, that they are wrought in the Most High. So yeah, if you're moving in the spirit of Yahweh Shalom Shah, you're gonna want your works to be seen. But if you're doing wicked, you don't want to hide your work. And I don't know if brother read it, but it's a scripture that's going to him that it's one that says that people need to hide his responsibility. There's another one too. Basically, trying to hide your work because you're working wicked. Trying to cover it up.
Are you talking about the talents?
No, not that one. But it's the wicked work.
Oh yeah.
Hey, everything that's in the dark, it gets you to the light anyway.
Isaiah.
Yes, I believe that is the one. I might be thinking about something else, but I read that one.
Read that right there.
That's talking about Esau.
All right. This is Isaiah 29 and 15. Woe to them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us and who knows us?
Ultimately, that's talking about Esau, but that's, we got wicked about people as well. That's working in the vibration of the level. They don't like it. That's why I say they hate it because they hate what they're the gate. Because the thing we speak is according to the light. light fences off darkness. I just went into this in the lesson. They like vampires. Right? You know how vampires, how they get with the light.
But they call themselves white, right? Man, y'all black as hell, man. Y'all wicked as hell, man. Straight up. Yeah, man. What was saying, you know, the Bible been here for a long time, man. So now that the minute the Lord got it, y'all want to ban the Bible. Right. Because the understanding was there until the minute the Lord came. Let me read this real quick. This is Daniel 12:4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, and even until the time of the end. So the understanding was going to be here until the time of the end. When the man of the Lord got it, then they can go into the scriptures and break down what's going on. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. And there it is, man. Like I was saying earlier, the Bible's been here, but you know, it didn't really start to get real until the Lord started testifying to it, and the Lord started speaking to his man, the Spirit. That's when it became a problem for Esau. The Lord had to step in and start revealing stuff about him and what's going on in this world. Because the Lord testified against this wicked ass place. Yep. That was it. Yeah.
This is upside down, man. But we're waiting for Yahweh Shai to turn this place right side up. I mean, we just gotta be patient on that, man.
That's why Peter said, going to 2 Peter 3 and 9. This is why Peter said this. 2 Peter 3 and 9. It says, the Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. Verse 10. It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. It says, in the which the heavens shall pass away. It says, with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat, and the earth, it says, and the earth also, and the works that are therein shall be burned up. That's letting you know. That's why we are to build ourselves in the picture, coming out of this wickedness. Matter of fact, yeah, I think it's like where I think it's where it goes into yeah. First, yeah, it was first picture. Yeah, that's just got first picture too. Yeah, first picture too.
This is First Peter 2 and 9.
Yeah.
But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation,
That word peculiar, it means special, right?
a peculiar people, that you should show forth the presence of him who have called you out of darkness into his marvelous light.
Because when we were in that darkness, we was in what? The ways of this society. We thought that life was about smoking, looking fast, shooting dollars, having women we popping, what type of car we got, what's how much better way it is, shorter way to make money. You know, that's what our mind was. When you go into Ephesians 4 and 22, the Lord said, put off the old jacket. You know, put off that old jacket. Also go to Ezekiel 26 chapter, where the Lord said he was spending water on us, bringing the newness of our minds. And when we came into the truth, you can't read that whole person and think the truth. You cannot do that. You're born to this people right now. You can't come. I can't come into this people I was like this. 13, 12. None of us can. But we're not.
Brothers and sisters say, man, it's like all that money and the billions, and man, we're supposed to even work like this stuff we don't supposed to desire that stuff, man. That's why the Bible says, if you not the impressive, man. That's what the Bible says, if you not the impressive, or consider his ways, man. Because his ways is going to lead to death and destruction. You know? Yeah, billions and trillions and all that, man, look. You can't take that with you. You know what I'm saying? So don't. There's no reason to desire that, man. Because that's not gonna get you that spiritual freedom. Because like I was saying earlier, you got billionaires killing themselves. You know? That's why you shouldn't envy what they have, man. Because man, what they have is not gonna be nothing. And God, there it is.
That's a spirit. Because the scriptures say, many have pierced themselves with his sword.
For the love of it. Yeah, for the love of it. Yeah, man.
So at the end of the day, you look at these celebrities and stuff, they grinning and cheesing on camera, grinning like they on the real box.
They drugged
But
up.
off camera, they bugged out. I remember when I used to first, I'm a bootleg that we know how to research on conspiracies. And I watched this dude, he don't do that more. His channel do that, but he don't do it. I said, wow. Black Child.
Oh, yeah. I heard of Black Child.
Yeah. Where he talks about
Yeah, he don't do it no more.
yeah, they be so damn bugged out. I remember he did a video of them being so bugged out that they have demons on them. And they be so terrified they can't even look at themselves in the mirror. They don't have celebrities don't have no mirrors in their house. They have a beautician to come in and do their makeup and shit for them. They can't do like this and look in the mirror and look in the mirror. They have to have people around them that can be by themselves. They'll fucking
lose their mind.
Yeah,
And then another thing is, man, hey, you don't want to be friends with these celebrities either, man, because they can give you all this money and they gonna sacrifice your lives, man. That's what they do. You know, a person get real close to these rappers, man, and all of a sudden they die. They know all of a sudden, man, it was planned. It was premeditated from the beginning since they met you. You know, what I ain't gonna lie, Kanye West said the best, man. And I'm gonna say this, man. He said you can't trust a person with a lot of money. And the reason why he said that is because they gotta do shit to keep that shit up. You know?
You say anything. I remember Kanye West, he was going off on his song. But if you listen to his song when he says, but if you listen to a song called What's Going On, but it says, what's that song? Jesus.
Oh yeah, so yeah, because
in that lyric, he said if I talk about God, he said my record will be good. He said that in that lyric.
Yeah.
He said that in the lyric. So they letting you know that you can't talk about the Lord in that type of area. You can't talk about nothing about the Bible, none of that stuff. See, nothing to preach out that spirit. Nothing to feed the sheep. They want to keep bringing negative energy out down the society, and that's why this world is against the principalities and rulers of darkness of this world. All right, wrestling was not against
flesh and blood, but against principalities. Yeah. Because I remember one of the elders, I believe, was talking
about it that Mike Tyson, you know, he walked by one of the camps, and one of the brothers tried to tell him, like, look, about this, and then he had his white friend with him. He said he kissed his white friend right on the forehead. Said, I love my white friends, but then, like, he started to mess. When he did that, and he kind of wrote the brothers off, his career started to go down. That's when Mike was in his prime or whatever, doing his thing, right? But now look at Mike now, man. Mike bugged out, drugged out. I call him a magic mushroom Mike, man. Man, take a whole pound of mushrooms, put it in his mouth, and eat that shit, man. That's a whole thing. That dude taking so much of that man. Bugged out, man. You know, if I take all of it, he's laughing at his ass. He's so laughing at his ass, man. You know, and all that shroom shit is they grow it in shit. And he eats shit, man. Like he's a bugged out, man. You know, with celebrities are too. Yeah, man. Psychedelic mushrooms, it opens up your pineal gland.
Think about that.
That dude bugged out, man.
That's another subject.
That's another
I know video
bugged
though.
out.
I want you to magic mushroom.
That dude's bugged out, man.
This is Mark 8 and 34. And when he had called the people unto him with his disciples, also, he said unto them, whosoever will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it. But whosoever shall lose his life for my sake and the gospel, the same shall save it. For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul?
Again, you want to be a celebrity, you want to be a lifting traffic. I was talking about that. I was open doors. I was lifting, and all that, but Lord had the spirit that he just, I know all these people, but Lord guided me in the spirit to do his work and to be on TV and sell out,
Right.
and deceive the world to portray to be something that is not true.
Right.
All right, these so-called Negroes who make state America this is where our minds should be focused on is the scriptures, man, the Bible. Like the Lord's gonna come back to save us, man.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to be here and just thinking your mind on the riches of this society. It's gonna set you up to be. That's what's gonna happen, you know.
All of us are talented, man. Hey, we could have been something in this fucking world. Hey, we could have got that back, man. But hey, a lot of people turn that money down, man. For this, man. That's for the spirit, though. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man.
That's true. Each and every one of us here, you know, the particular time that we could have taken.
Yeah, man.
My brothers is rappers, my brothers track athletes, football players, my brothers have scholarships in basketball. You know, in the track maybe professional careers. It's all about your how much you want to shine. That's what it's about. Getting out of here.
Zephaniah 1 and 17. And I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as dung. 18. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by fire of his jealousy, for he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land. Yeah, none of the gold and silver is going to be delivered in that day.
All the gold that you took, put underneath the big ass underground bunkers that you got. Your bunkers that she had a you tell that underground, I'm talking about aisles and aisles and aisles and aisles of gold, solid gold, stocked up. Rolls, it's a bunker that she had of gold.
And I'm gonna say,
Hours ago, man.
I'm gonna say something, man. Y'all packed into y'all bunkers, man. I hope
Yeah, they got bunkers set
I
up.
hope some of that nuclear radiation go into your air ventilation and y'all asses suffering.
There's a precept in there. They don't bring it out. There's a precept in there where the Lord's going to put the spirit on his neck to still go underneath the bunkers and still put the it's a precept. So you ain't gonna have you seen a lawyer?
Oh, yeah.
Nowhere to hide. You go underneath the bunkers, you can be like a fucking gopher and dig a fucking thing and try to sleep underneath that shit. That still ain't gonna happen.
Man, I pray that they wake up out their sleep and they ass get stabbed.
The elect gonna be pulling them up. They play Mario Brothers too. They pull up those fucking You gonna get to do that? Pick the ass up off the bed. Yeah, bro. Yeah, you know? But there's a precept that says that his neck is gonna the Lord gonna put the spirit on his neck. They ain't gonna be able to hide. They gonna Lord gonna Amos 9:2. Yeah, start at 2. It says, though they dig into hell, thence shall mine hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. You go up, try to be up there in the mountains, you try to run to space, or you can climb deep down in your gums. But the Lord gonna put it on the spirit of his men. Lord willing, we be those men. We gonna come find you. We gonna knock on that big steel door. You gonna be like, boom, boom, boom. You gonna see a bunch of tall, super muscular, so-called black men, man. Yeah, and we gonna come get you. Yeah, we gonna get all that gold, all of that, all your riches, and we gonna put that back in the fire and purify it. Cause your filthy hands been all on it. Yeah. And then we gonna take all, Yahweh Shah, beginning with Yahweh Shah, he gonna come take his kingdom.
Say, big terror on these fucking devils, man. For real. Man. Break their neck and bring back to life and kill their ass again.
Even when this world. 30 seconds. 30 minutes left before it nuclear impact. That time comes, they gonna fuck out. People gonna be like, churches gonna be full. Within 30 minutes, they're gonna be church.
God help me. They're gonna be like, God help me.
Edomites kissing it.
Going left and right shit. When they that's the upside down cross and shit. Going to they
the Holy Father, the Holy Spirit.
Right. They gonna be sprinkling water and shit. They ass gonna be finished. You know?
I opened the fastest ICP with the official. They said it was reaching maximum speed of Mach 23. Woo! You know how fast that is? You can't block that. It ain't no defender. You know defender. That's why the scripture says it's going to be destroyed in an hour, man. It's no time. Mach 3, Mach 4, Mach 6, that's fast. Mach 23, man, no time. That's why we're going to have to speed up that fast.
Yeah. Well, willing, man, I'm afraid of being one. That's scary right there.
Jeremiah 23 and 23. Am I a coward at hand, said Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and not a power afar off? Can any hide himself in secret places that I shall not see him? Said Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Do not I fill heaven and earth? Said Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. There ain't no place where you can hide. Ain't no place.
You can't run. How I go? You can't hide. Oh, yeah,
Yeah, right.
yeah.
Take this slogan with
I
cheese.
think it's
Oh,
good.
gosh.
I think that's real honest.
Lauren Hill.
Yeah, but there's an auction too. Yeah.
She brought that shit there, man.
Yeah,
She brought that flag. Oh, yeah, man. But like, oh, yes, it's saying Job, I believe it's 20 and 23. Did somebody get that? Was it right? Yeah. Job, yeah, come. Read that real quick. Which that the mountains that you kind of did fall on you back.
Sunday, that could be gonna be
Oh, yeah. Job 20 and 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. You better believe he's in straits right now. Even though he got the best of the best, he got all that wine and all that. He may be sipping that good wine, but he loses sleep. Believe that. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
Yeah, right when you think he won and everything is good and he feel like he finna live it up, the Lord gonna destroy your ass. Esau evil. Right when you eat that slice of bacon, the Lord gonna come with a sword and smite your ass. It's coming. He gonna slice your ass like that bacon you eat in your mouth, man. He gonna destroy you, man. It's over with. It's not designed for y'all to win.
Scriptures also say, I believe, in 35, or the verse 1, the Lord said, so, we're going to work with the Spirit. All day long, big prophecy.
Come against our sleep. And I want to say something, man. A lot of these Edomites live on the top mountains in Henderson and some of the and all it is the Edomites reincarnated, living in their habitat. But the Lord gonna bring that shit down. You know, Edom is over for y'all, man. It's over with, man. I want to say that Jacob is the beginning, or Esau is the end, and Jacob is the beginning of. There it is, man. It's time for y'all to be deceased. It's time for y'all to go in slavery. It's time for y'all to be annihilated, man. Come. Go ahead. Yeah, man.
Go ahead.
Amos 9 and let's start at 11. In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old, that they may possess the remnant of Edom and of all the heathen which are called by my name, said Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, that do of this.
You'll be back in your rightful place. Nice possession.
Here's the judgment. Obadiah 1 in verse 9. It says, this is Obadiah 1 and 8. It says, shall I not in that day? This is what the Lord says. This is not the Bible. All right. It says, shall I not in thy day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom? Right? It says, in understanding out of the mouth of Esau, verse 9, and thy mighty men unto men shall be dismayed to the end, that everyone on the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. Verse 10, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, it says, shame shall cover thee, thou shalt be cut off forever. Ain't gonna be no private paying more money to that's not gonna happen. In this society, y'all do that. You know, to Esau working as a police officer, he can do that.
Under the table, a hush money.
You can't do that out of this country. Right?
You can't be like, shh, don't tell the Lord. Go ahead.
Tell the Lord, Lord, Lord ain't gonna want, right? But hey, man. All right, so we're gonna end it with that. Giving all honor to glory and praise. See ya.
Our Bashim Yahshai, Bashim Rakash.
Double honors to the elders of the Most Shalom to the sister brothers out there. Shalom to the Aquatim out there. And the Lord ones that's edifying. So we're gonna say Shalom. Shalom. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.